Hey guys, I'm Sarah B. Thanks for buzzing over to my channel. If the lighting's not that great or the background's not that interesting, just bear with me. I'm not at home right now, so I'm working with what I got. But today I'm going to tell you guys a story about the time the key fell into the lake. If you're wondering what I mean by that, then just keep watching. So the year is 1993. I was about 7 years old. My mom, my dad, me, and my sister planned a day at the beach at a place called Kohler Andrews State Park. If you don't know where that is, look it up. But anyways, it's about a 50-minute drive from our house, so just keep that in mind. Also, if I look down a lot, I'm looking at some notes. So again, just bear with me, but I promise the story is pretty funny, so it's worth it. So anyways, we get to the beach, and Dad, bless his heart, always worried about losing the car key. And rightfully so, because he's done it many times over the course of the years. So he got this brilliant idea to use one of these. They're kind of like a stretchy bracelet with a key ring on it, and you can put your car key or your house key on it and kind of wear it as a bracelet so that, it doesn't get lost in your bag or whatever. And it is pretty convenient, so he got the idea that he should keep the key on this bracelet type of thing instead of leaving it with our towels and our bags and stuff like that. He was just really paranoid that somebody might find the key and steal our car. Now, at the time, we had an old station wagon, so if they would have stole it, good luck with that. But as the case may be, he put this bracelet on his wrist, and I've worn jewelry in, the pool and the lake, and as long as it's pretty snug and secure, it stays on for the most part. So I wasn't too worried about it. So he thought he was, really brilliant for thinking of this, keeping our car from getting stolen. But yeah, so we all got ready and got in our bathing suits and, went into the water. Me and my sister, she was about 4 years old at the time, so me and her were playing not too far away from shore. And my dad and my mom, they really like to swim, so they actually went out into the water where it was about 4 to 5 feet deep. And, they're just kind of hanging out. And my dad starts actually swimming, starts doing the front crawl. Now, he gets about 3 strokes in to doing the front crawl. He stops, he stands up, kind of looks around for a minute, and then I hear him say to my mom, "Oh, shit." And she just looks over at him, not thinking much of anything, and goes, "What?" And he says, "The bracelet fell off my wrist. The key fell into the lake." So now me and my sister are freaking out. I'm thinking, okay, we're almost an hour away from home. We're not going to be able to find anyone who can just, bring us a spare key quick. I was like, we'd have to call my grandpa, who probably has one, but, he lives about a half hour away from our house, so we'd be sitting here waiting around, and it would pretty much ruin our whole beach day. So me and my sister at this point were pretty freaked out. And my mom, she just gets mad at my dad because she's thinking, oh, great, you've done something stupid with the key again. Irresponsible. How could you do that? You should have just left it with the stuff. It wouldn't have been that big of a deal, blah, blah, blah. So they're fighting for a little bit. My dad's freaking out. Me and my sister are freaking out. Eventually, my mom gets this brilliant idea. Doesn't tell us what it is yet, but you can see it in her eyes. Okay? So she says to my dad, "Don't move." She walks over to him, and she starts feeling around in the sand with her feet. Now, one side note that I probably should have told you earlier, if you know anything about Lake Michigan, it's not a small lake, okay? It's not a lake that you can just swim across, that you can just hang out with like a cabin around it. She's a big lake. You can't even see the other side, from shore. You can't see from one side to the other. She's a big lake. She's one of the Great Lakes. So keep that in mind, that once, something gets lost in there, chances are you're not getting it back. But my mom gets this idea to just start looking around, just in case we can avoid having to call my grandpa, ruin the whole day, wait for him to pick us up, blah, blah, blah. So she starts walking around, and my mom, she's about 5'1", and the water is about 4.5, almost 5 feet deep. So she's in like up to here. She is in there, and she's stretching her legs out to, each side of her, feeling around in the sand, kind of making a circle with her foot, if you will, just hoping and praying that she's going to stumble upon this key. So we're all kind of sitting there waiting in silence as she does this, because we're nervous. We're nervous for her, we're nervous if the waves start coming in with the tide, and we're nervous that we're not going to be able to get home anytime soon. So, she does this for about, I want to say 15, 20 minutes. And, you know, she's just about ready to give up when she says, "I found it." So she reaches down, you know, she has it in her foot. She grabs it with her toes. She reaches down, picks it up, and sure enough, that's our car key. She found it. My dad was so relieved. He's like, "I'll never do something that dumb again." He's like, "I don't think anybody's, you know, gonna look through our stuff that hard without us noticing. So I'll just keep the key with our stuff on the beach from now on." Which is what he did on other trips there. But I just thought that was, you know, really funny. A really funny story. We've always remembered that over the years, you know, bring it up at family parties and stuff like that. Like, "Dad, you remember the time that you lost the key for the car in Lake Michigan?" And, you know, people laugh at him and they're just thinking like, you know, maybe God was watching out for you that day, or, you know, maybe you just had really good luck. But either way, it's a pretty memorable story. So she finds the key, puts it back, you know, with our stuff on the beach, and we continue having a pretty good beach day. You know, we stay till it almost gets dark. And of course, we tell my grandparents when we get home, like, "We almost had to call you guys and have us pick us up, because Dad almost lost the car key." But I just think it's really crazy that she was able to find it in Lake Michigan. So if you don't know anything about Lake Michigan, I'll try and leave a link in the description box that talks about, you know, the depth and the size of Lake Michigan. I suppose I could have gone into that too, but it's my first video, so give your girl a break. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this short story time. If you want more details about it, if you have questions, feel free to, you know, comment down below in the description box, or feel free to comment down below. You can follow me on Instagram or Twitter. I'll leave those links down in the description box too. If you like this story, please be sure to like and subscribe for more stories like this. I plan on doing a mixture of content, so a mixture of story times, maybe some vlogs, especially with my dog when the weather's nice, as well as some makeup tutorials, hopefully, you know, makeup reviews, stuff like that, and just my opinions about things. So not 100% sure what direction I'm going to go in with this channel yet, but, you know, stay tuned. I promise there'll be more good content coming. And yeah, I know I'm kind of late to the YouTube game, but I've been wanting to do this for a while, so I hope you guys enjoyed this story. And just keep in mind that you can always have really good luck unexpectedly. You know, sometimes you just get lucky and you have a story to tell that you remember for years and years to come. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.